Greetings, WJHS 91.5. This is the official NFL podcast. I'm your host, Caleb Summers, joined today by
Gabe Swihart,
and
Brady Schumann,
Landon Acker.
Yes, sir. And we on week 5 of NFL season. Gabe, kick us off with Monday night's game.
So, as we saw last night, the Packers played the Raiders, and the Raiders took a close win over the Packers, 17-13. And then we also saw a lot of different things during week 5.
Injuries, right?
There was a lot of injuries
Begin with the injuries,
pertaining
yeah.
to week 5. Multiple teams, different players. And then also the Cowboys lost 42-10 to the 49ers.
Ooh, I saw that. We have
Prescott throwing 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
Benched late in the-
Our hometown Colts got a win over the Titans,
Yes.
23-16.
I watched it live. Nice. Steelers, my team. I'm a Steelers fan. Beat the Ravens 17-10
0-4 Bears finally got their first win
against who?
The
Arguably one of the
Commanders,
worst
40-20.
One of the arguably worst teams in the NFL right now. And then we saw the Lions
Yeah, the
with a
Lions,
sweepstaking win.
42-24. What are they right now? 4-1.
Yeah, they're 4-1. That'll set their confidence going into week 6.
That will 4-1 from the Lions. That is
After
very
they finished
impressive.
last season off with a 1-12.
In Thursday night's
Thursday night.
game, we have the Broncos versus the Chiefs. Who do you guys think is going to win that game?
Oh, Chiefs.
You don't think the Broncos could have a
Is Russell Wilson the quarterback?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broncos Nation? Don't think they're going to take the win?
The upset shall happen. The
All right.
upset. I'll vote the upset.
All right, so
Broncos take it all the way. No cap.
I don't think they're going to win. They're not going to come close.
give a score prediction.
Score prediction
I'm
then,
going to
Atkins?
give a 42-3.
42-3.
Wilson, actually, no, 42-7.
I was going to say 28-7. Think that would be my
28-7.
score prediction.
No, I'd say 42-7. Oh, 7 or 3.
All right, well, if you guys want to find out the score of that game, you can watch that game at Thursday night at 8:15 p.m.
One of my predictions is definitely 3 of the touchdowns for the Chiefs is going to be an interception thrown by Wilson.
Really?
Let's discuss the games of Week 6 before we end this podcast episode. Our first game, of course, as Gabe stated, is Broncos at Chiefs. We have Ravens at Titans. Who shall triumph there?
Titans.
I think the Ravens can pull it off.
Ravens? Yeah,
Ravens can't pull it off, but
They have Lamar Jackson
I think it'll also be interesting to see.
and Mark
Go ahead.
Andrews. Yeah.
I think it'll also be interesting to see the 49ers play against the Browns. Brock Purdy, a newer quarterback, playing against a good
Yes.
line like with Myles Garrett. I think that would be
Sunday at 1 o'clock, we have Panthers at Dolphins. I'm voting Dolphins.
Dolphins, yeah.
Landon, you're a Dolphins fan.
Panthers are going to be 0-6. I know Bryce
We
Young,
have-
his first year on the Panthers. He's not doing too
This is
hot.
interesting. We have Saints at Texans.
I think that could be an interesting game.
Close game.
I mean, the Texans aren't the
They're
greatest
equally
team.
bad. Commanders at Falcons.
I'm taking the Falcons. Their run game this year is just really good. And
I
after
see.
the Commanders coming off a 20-point loss to the 0-4 Bears.
Grady,
I
you
think
think Commanders or Falcons?
I'm going to say Falcons.
Falcons? I'll vote Falcons.
Commanders is kind of just a team that's there. at
we
this
also
point.
got the Colts playing the Jaguars
Colts the
this
Jaguars,
week.
yep.
I think the Colts could possibly pull off a win against the Jaguars this
Mm.
week. I think it's very doable.
We have Seahawks at Bengals. Ooh. I'll vote Bengals. Joe
say
Burrow,
Seahawks.
top tier quarterback.
I'm gonna say
He
Geno
hasn't done so
Smith.
well this far, though.
No.
Geno Smith will be able
They're
to get
2-3. The
something
Seahawks
Geno
are 3-1.
Smith, I enjoy him. I enjoy watching him play. We have Vikings at Bears. Ooh.
Yeah, I
Vikings.
think that would be good. Good game too. If you want to,
Vikings are pulling that off.
if you want to check out the scores for this week, come back to our next podcast next week, and we will have those scores with you.
Absolutely.
Thank you for listening to the End Zone podcast.
The End Zone Podcast.